For all those who are able, let us rise for the invocation this morning. Gracious and most merciful God, this is the day that you have made. This is the day when many of us can say we have made it and made the most of it. This is a great culmination of tireless effort, mountains that have been climbed and moved, and learning that has impacted our spirit and led us on the beginning of a lifelong journey. Today we give thanks for the late night cram sessions and the 8 a.m. classes because they are over. And they have formed us into resilient, dedicated leaders. Today we give thanks for that which we often resent, the stress, the test, the paper, and the performance. For now we can see that these are privileges that many would give their life to have. Enable our hearts to be thankful and enable us to be reflective. Creator, we give thanks because we can be here at this moment surrounded by a community of caring. We're thankful not only for the opportunity of the students, but for the many that surrounded these students with the support they needed to strive for this goal. We give you thanks for parents and siblings, professors and mentors, friends and colleagues and children. We give you thanks for those who answered late-night calls. While we pray and give thanks for the accomplishments of today, we acknowledge that this is the culmination of one journey and the beginning of one much bigger. Thank you for this chance to revel in this moment and enable us to launch our graduates to the greater journey that follows, to a world that needs their education, their leadership, their energy, and their compassion. Let the journey be remembered, and let the journey continue. It is in your many names that we pray. Amen. You may be seated.
Good morning. This is a Shenandoah kind of day. I am pleased to welcome all of you, obviously and most especially our graduates, to this day that is your day, and to welcome your family, your friends, your loved ones with us today. I'm also grateful to be here with our academic deans and vice presidents on the platform and our honored guests, Charlie Gibson and Florence Guillaume. You also have your SGA president here on the podium with us, and that's important because student voices are always represented as well as the faculty voice, which is so important. Here with us as well, we have our Vice Chair of the Board of Trustees, Marjorie Lewis, and several other trustees as honored guests. We have the St. Fort family, who came from Haiti, and they continue to rebuild their school for 3,000 students, and we're excited to have them graduating here today. They were here when the earthquake struck their country. Now, I think you are all royalty here today, but we also have His Royal Highness Prince Abdulaziz bin Talal bin Abdulaziz Al Saud with us from Saudi Arabia. Salam alaikum. Some of you arrived 3 years ago or 4 years ago. Some of you are on the extended plan and you arrived 5 or 6 years ago. But most of you came 4 years ago. And at that point, we had convocation. And you will remember at that convocation, you walked across a stage that was meant to mimic graduation, and I shook your hand, and instead of getting a diploma, I gave you a star. And I said, meet you back here in 4 years. And I don't know you then, but oftentimes we chat as we go across, and there was a young man who came across, and he had a t-shirt on that said something about gymnastics. And I said, cool, gymnastics, could you do a backflip? And he looked at me like I was from Mars. And I was like, sorry, t-shirt. And I was thinking, well, maybe it was like his roommate's t-shirt and he borrowed it, and that's why he gave me that weird look. The next day, I got an email. And it said, "Dr. Fitzsimmons, I have a true story to tell you." I still have this email. And she said, "When my son was getting to graduate in May at one of the graduation practices, the auditorium, kids in the auditorium started chanting, and they said, 'Backflip, backflip,' because they knew he did great flips and other such things. Everyone applauded and cheered, but the principal was not amused. And he called over her son and began to admonish him for doing a backflip. In the end, that student was told he was not to participate in any senior activities, not the senior breakfast, class night, no picnic, no more practices, and no coming to graduation. He was to take his final exam the next morning and not return to school." Well, his friends rallied, and for the next couple days, they wrote petitions and they chanted, "Free him, let him come." And graduation morning, the principal called him and his parents and said, "You sign this paper that says you won't do any such antics at graduation, and you can walk." And she said, kind of took the life and the excitement out of graduation. And it took the excitement out of school. He just wasn't sure he wanted to keep going on to college. Well, he'd already been accepted to Shenandoah and he was coming, but that kind of thing, it kind of sucks the energy out of education. And she said, when he decided to come in the end, I said, "Just go and see how it goes." And he came, and that very first day, imagine how we felt when he walked across the stage and the president of the university said, "Could you do a backflip?" She said, "So when you said that to him yesterday," this is 4 years ago, "at convocation and suggested him doing a backflip, it was my God wink that he was at the right place." And so she said, "I'm convinced that he is meant to be here. Thank you. Take care of my baby." And then, if that wasn't good enough, he came, and I guess it was about a year and a half later, there was this gorgeous day. It was like January and February, unusually warm, like 60 degrees. And this student was doing backflips off the SU. And one of the local photographers caught that. And it ran in the local paper, and USA picked it up. USA Today picked it up. And I forwarded that picture to his mom, and I said, "Did you see this? I think you should forward it to the principal." Well, today, that young man is graduating. So, his name is Paul. And Paul, where are you? Paul Wisman, would you stand up? So, I just want to make sure that you all know that as long as you can do whatever you want to do safely and respectfully and, appropriately, this is a day of celebration, and this is your day. So whether your name is Paul or Maria or Abdullah or whoever you are welcome to do a backflip if you can, or do your little jig. As you come across graduation stage, we will be celebrating and flipping along with you. And graduates, I hope that as you move forward, you will continue to do backflips, and that you will spread joy and peace and great Shenandoah works wherever you are. We are so proud of you. Thank you.
Happy graduation day. I bring you greetings from the Shenandoah University Alumni Association. I'm Pam Bell, the current president of the board of directors. In a few minutes, you graduates will join more than 17,000 SU alumni who reside in all parts of the world. That graduation day coincides with Mother's Day weekend is very appropriate. because in many ways, Shenandoah has been a surrogate mother to you. And just as you will always be your mom's little boy and little girl, you have been students here for a short while, but you are alumni for a lifetime. The Alumni Association can help you progress in your career by expanding your personal and professional connections. So keep in touch, and we'll share your news in the alumni newsletters. Congratulations, graduates. Hope to see you at homecoming in October.
Congratulations, graduates. My name is Monica Debsky, and I served as your Student Government Association president this year, and I am humbled and proud to speak to you today. When I sat down to think about what I wanted to say, I struggled to come up with something that would resonate with everyone. What does every student here have in common? I believe that that is change. We have all changed since the beginning of our journey at Shenandoah. Sometime today, take a few minutes to reflect between backflips and think about the person you were when you started, the person you are today, and the person that you want to become. Who are the people who have supported you along the way? Ronald Reagan once said, "We can't help everyone, but everyone can help someone." Who has supported you? Did Dr. Davis's joke about how biochemistry just boils down to water carry you through that first exam? Did Dr. Kite's MC Hammer reference keep a smile on your face when you were walking to your next class? Did a visit to Rick's office make that rough Monday just that much better? Did seeing your buddies at practice make the 4 assignments that you had due the next morning feel more manageable? How about that musical performance that touched your heart and lifted your spirits? Yeah. In the milieu of school, we forget to say thank you to our support system. So before you leave, tell them that you are grateful. And as we walk out into the greater world, be that support system for someone else. It may not have hit you yet, but we have grown immensely. We have failed, we have succeeded, we have learned, and we have worked. I know everyone is pretty tired, but really acknowledge what you have accomplished. You did it. Now, don't go spending all of your graduation day in reflective thought, but think about where you're going. Sons and daughters of the stars have the entire sky as potential, so let's live up to it. Christopher Robin from Winnie the Pooh once said, "You are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and loved more than you know." So once again, congratulations.
The Algernon Sidney Sullivan Award is the highest award offered to graduating seniors, undergraduate seniors at Shenandoah University. It's established by the New York Southern Society. It is for those who ennoble and beautify living, those who invest themselves in the well-being of others. This year we had more nominations than we've ever had in my 5 years at Shenandoah University. So if I announced your name, please come forward to the podium and receive your award. The winner of the female student recipient of the Algernon Sidney Sullivan Award for 2015 is Liz Jensen. Liz exemplifies Shenandoah University's spirit for one who ennobles and beautifies living. Liz has been a first-year seminar mentor, traveled to Kenya as a summer intern, helped establish the Council for Exceptional Child chapter at Shenandoah University, traveled to Staten Island, New York as part of an early response team with the United Methodist Church and with Shenandoah University after Hurricane Sandy, and initiated the first Shenandoah University Barefoot Mile to raise funds for the Nyaka AIDS Orphans Project. One of her multiple nominators said, "The spirit of Shenandoah University involves a sense of community and togetherness." When I look at Elizabeth, I immediately think of her ability to bring others together. When I spend time around Elizabeth, it makes me want to better my own character. Because of her, I strive to have a positive impact on the lives of others as she so easily and naturally does. Because of Liz's spirited life, her investment in the well-being of others, and her leadership and dedication to Shenandoah University, it is my delight to present this Algernon Sidney Sullivan Award to Elizabeth Jensen. The 2015 male student recipient of the Algernon Sidney Sullivan Award is Ryan Parker. Ryan has a deep commitment to his community as one who ennobles and beautifies living. He has volunteered with the Special Olympics since 2010, been a part of the Shenandoah University outreach trip to Haiti in 2013, participated in Stop Hunger Now, been a Relay for Life volunteer, and this year helped with the first Out of Darkness walk at Shenandoah University. A nominator described Ryan saying, "He is a model student inside of the classroom, active, inquisitive, competent, and an individual of highly personal integrity. Outside the classroom, he is a caring and compassionate member of his community who leads by example, traveling to Haiti to assist those in need and helping to make Shenandoah University's first ever Out of the Darkness campus walk a tremendous success, raising over $14,000 for suicide prevention programs." Another mentor said, "Ryan, in his work and residence life, has shown compassion for his peers, the ability to be there for a resident at their greatest time of need, and he embraces being a caring community member. Therefore, it is my pleasure to present this Algernon Sidney Sullivan Award for one who gives his all, serves others, and beautifies living to Ryan Parker." We also give out one award each year to a staff or faculty member. The non-student recipient of this year's award is Donna Acklin. The spirit of Shenandoah University lives in Donna's work in the way she interacts with each person that she meets. Donna has been a regular volunteer for Shenandoah University at the Winchester Area Temporary Thermal Shelter, WATS, over the last 2 years. Donna has stepped in to lead a staff and faculty team or a student group to provide dinner to our WATS guests. Donna, modeling the leadership she expected to see in others, would take time from preparing the food to greet the guests by name and share a hug and a smile with them. Her leadership consistently exemplifies the belief that everyone is of sacred worth. One nominator said, "Donna is incredibly reliable, responsible, flexible, and willing to go the extra mile. I have been incredibly impressed with her character in serving, her selflessness, and the way in which she cares for others." The nominator continued saying, "I personally have been encouraged by Donna's ability to care for others. It has challenged me to be more generous and to give of myself. It is my honor to present this year's non-student Algernon Sidney Sullivan Award to one who truly ennobles and beautifies living, who invests themselves in the well-being of others, and one who exemplifies the spirit of Shenandoah University, Donna Acklin."
It's now my privilege to recognize some very special faculty. The designation Professor Emeritus is an honorary title. It recognizes a long and significant service on the teaching faculty and a distinguished record of service within the discipline and the teaching profession. In its 130-year history, Shenandoah has named only 31 members of the faculty Professor Emeritus. At its meeting last month, the Board of Trustees unanimously voted to bestow the designation Professor Emeritus upon 4 faculty, 1 in the Conservatory, 2 in the College of Arts and Sciences, and 1 in the School of Business. Will each of these faculty please rise as I call your name and remain standing? Dr. Bruce Gouldy joined the faculty of the Harry F. Byrd Jr. School of Business in 2002. During his 12 years with the Byrd School of Business, Dr. Gouldy played an important role in the evolution of the curriculum through initial accreditation by AACSB in 2007 and reaccreditation in 2012. His teaching has been outstanding, both in its rigor and in its popularity among students. He has also been an outstanding scholar. Dr. Gouldy has received the Byrd School's Outstanding Service Award, Outstanding Teacher Award, and Outstanding Journal Article Award. During Dr. John Jacobs' more than 40 years of service at Shenandoah, he played a central role in curriculum development and was instrumental in transforming a 2-year English program into the 4-year baccalaureate major and minor we have today. Dr. Jacobs has been an outstanding university citizen, serving as chair of the English Department, the Humanities Division, and the Library Committee, as well as founding chair of the University Curriculum Committee. Hard to imagine how we got anything done without him. He has also established an international reputation as a specialist on the author Willa Cather and founded the university's Willa Cather Institute. Dr. Anne St. Clair Lessman's lifelong career of teaching Spanish language and culture is to be admired and celebrated. Through her hard work, dedication, commitment to teaching, and love of students, Dr. Lessman developed Spanish language into one of the thriving programs in the College of Arts and Sciences. Dr. Lessman has also presented countless papers at some of the most prestigious conferences in her field, authored several widely used textbooks, and organized a number of international experiences for students, leading groups to Costa Rica, Argentina, Puerto Rico, and most recently to Cuba. Professor Elizabeth Temple is a cherished member of the Conservatory and is retiring after an extraordinary 53 years of service to the institution. Professor Temple has made Shenandoah and the piano her lifelong work in classes and applied lessons. Her commitment to her students has resulted in some extremely fine pianists who have gone forth touched by the spirit of a caring teacher. Not surprisingly, the first major gift and commitment to the All Steinway School campaign was given in honor of her legacy of commitment to our students and institution. Please join me in honoring these faculty. The designation Dean Emeritus is also an honorary title, awarded for long and significant service to the university. Only 3 deans have been awarded the title Dean Emeritus. At its meeting last month, the Board of Trustees unanimously voted to bestow the designation Dean Emeritus upon Dr. Calvin Allen, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences. Dr. Allen has served the College of Arts and Sciences loyally and well for 13 years as dean. During this time, the college grew significantly in number of students, faculty, and programs, and added the School of Education and Human Development. Dr. Allen has maintained an active teaching role, including courses in Islam, Modern Middle East, and Islamic Civilization, has produced 3 books and numerous articles in his discipline of Middle East history, and has maintained a high level of service to the university, his discipline, and the greater Winchester community. Please join me in recognizing Dean Allen. And now for a different kind of recognition, presentation of the Exemplary Teacher Award. The Exemplary Teacher Award is given annually by the General Board of Higher Education and Ministry of the United Methodist Church and Shenandoah University. Nominations are solicited from the entire university community and are reviewed by faculty, staff, and students. A nominee should have an exceptional reputation as a teacher, should show and demonstrate an interest in scholarly and professional achievement, demonstrate concern for student welfare, and have contributed to the welfare of Shenandoah University and to the community. Would Ann Shemp please join me at the podium? Assistant Professor of Physician Assistant Studies, Ann Shemp, was nominated by her students and colleagues and chosen unanimously by a committee of her peers to be this year's recipient of the General Board of Higher Education and Ministry's Exemplary Teaching Award. In letters of nomination, Professor Shemp was, you got to hear this stuff, was described by one student as a perfect example of the teacher you wish every teacher was and the kind of teacher I would want to be. A great one. The letter spoke of her extraordinary teaching abilities and her willingness to go above and beyond to meet her students' needs, be they academic or personal. In fact, one student admits, I don't even have the words to write about how supportive Ann is to all of us as students. She knows, understands, and respects how our personal lives impact our classroom performance. She also encourages all of the students to reach out to her if we know of classmates who are struggling. Professor Shemp's reach extends far beyond the classroom. Several letters of nomination written on her behalf mentioned her mission trips to Nicaragua and Mexico, and her role in Shenandoah University's first post-earthquake trip to Haiti, where she treated dozens of patients daily. Professor Ann Shemp is most deserving of this award. A student summarized it best when, after many laudatory comments, she wrote, Professor Shemp, overall, just gives us an optimal learning experience. We need a photo op.
This is the awarding of the President's Medal. I believe I fell in love with Haiti, the country Haiti, the first time I visited nearly 20 years ago. I fell in love with the beauty of the countryside, with the art and culture, and most importantly, with the warmth and graciousness of the Haitian people. Whenever I've returned, it's sort of like going home. So I've been very gratified that Shenandoah has been a home to students from Haiti over the years, including 2 of our graduates today. At the time of the devastating earthquake 5 years ago, faculty, staff, students, and members of our surrounding community rallied to provide assistance to the College Catherine Flon in Carrefour, which was totally destroyed. It is the director of that school who's here today, along with his wife and other family members. Our Shenandoah University community also rallied to help a little 5-year-old girl named Molunda, who had been crushed in the quake. And over the years, we have sent a great number of students, particularly from physical therapy and occupational therapy, to do rotations with their faculty members in Haiti. The Haitian people are strong, they're resilient, they are proud, and they are rebuilding and getting back on their feet. Residents of one of the poorest nations in the world, and the poorest in the Western Hemisphere, the daily challenges they face are impossible for us to really imagine. As Haiti's Minister of Public Health and Population, Dr. Florence Guillaume has been their champion and advocate. She has worked tirelessly to eradicate diseases. She has come up with an entire plan to restructure the Haitian health system so that every individual can get the care that they need. And she's spoken out on behalf of the Haitian people as their representative around the world. If that weren't enough, she's also served as our country's interim prime minister during a time of significant political transition. Through it all, she has also become an internationally recognized leader in public health. So it is my pleasure, on behalf of Shenandoah University, to present to Dr. Florence Guillaume the President's Medal for Outstanding Service to the people of Haiti.
Good morning to everyone. You know, each time that I have to proudly represent my country, Haiti, I feel flattered, honored, and also blessed. My word is only to say thank you. Thank you to all the members of Shenandoah University. Thank you to all of you who are supporting the reconstruction of Haiti, because you are supporting the best. You are supporting the rebuilding of people and the rebuilding of health to help us move forward. Thank you to all. It is a pleasure to be with you. May God bless you all, and may God bless your families.
It's not often during an event like this, which is very scripted always, that I have an opportunity to do something that is a total surprise. It's not in your program. No one knows about it, but I have that chance right now. So I'd like to ask Dick Schickel to come on the stage with me. So graduates, I'd like to know how many of you weren't even alive in 1984? That's when Mr. Schickel started working here. So, let me tell you what was going on in the world in 1984. The average cost of a new home was $87,000, and a gallon of gas cost $1.10. The Olympic Games, which the USSR boycotted, were held in Los Angeles. The AIDS virus was identified. The first Apple Macintosh went on sale, and the first commercial CD player was introduced. Popular films that year included Ghostbusters, Terms of Endearment, and The Karate Kid. Tina Turner was on the charts with What's Love Got to Do with It? And Cheers was one of the most popular TV shows. 1984 is the year that Dick Schickel came to what was then called Shenandoah College and Conservatory of Music. We weren't even a university then. That was still 7 years away. There were, at times, way back then, some rough times for Shenandoah. Mr. Schickel was one of the people responsible for turning this place around and putting it on the strong trajectory that it has today. Dick Schickel's been a guiding force over these 31 years that has helped us find steady ground to grow and prosper and to help the thousands of Shenandoah students who have graduated during his tenure as Vice President for Administration and Finance achieve their academic and professional goals. He's been described as an academic version of Walk Softly but Carry a Big Stick. He is quiet, even reserved, usually soft-spoken and sometimes very funny. And when he speaks, people pay close attention. He's recognized as a leader, of course through his service to the residents of Frederick County as the elected chair of the County Board of Supervisors, but also as a leader in Virginia higher education circles. He has a deep connection to his church. In fact, back in the 1960s, he visited our campus when the local evangelical United Brethren churches brought their youth here to worship, which actually means he's been affiliated with Shenandoah for about 50 years. And that doesn't even count all those Shenandoah girls you told me you dated. Dick Schickel has earned the respect and affection of all those who work with him and for him. For me, he's been a source of Shenandoah knowledge and history and a trusted friend and advisor. And for all of you that have received financial aid over the years, you have Mr. Schickel to thank for that. And so I am pleased and honored to present Richard C. Schickel, Dickie, to all who know and love him, the President's Medal for 31 outstanding years of service to Shenandoah University.
Thank you.
The faculty and board of trustees of Shenandoah University have recommended that the degree Doctor of Humanities be conferred upon Charles D. Gibson. Will Charles Gibson please come to the podium? In keeping with the action of the faculty and the board of trustees, I present to you Charles D. Gibson, candidate for the degree Doctor of Humanities. The basis for this action is set forth in the following citation, read by Dr. Calvin Allen, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences.
In a career that began while a student at Princeton University and has spanned the decades between the Watergate era and the age of technology, Charles D. Gibson has been a voice of honesty, humanity, and journalistic integrity. He has interviewed heads of state from around the globe, as well as 8 United States presidents, and served as the ABC News correspondent covering the White House. His political acumen has been evident as the moderator of primary and presidential election debates. But Charles D. Gibson is probably known to most as simply Charlie Gibson, the man who has entered our homes to bring us insights into those who shape our world, to help us absorb and understand the import of the daily and once-in-a-lifetime events our nation experiences, but who as well has brought us innumerable smiles as he helped us begin our mornings. A native of Illinois, son of our nation's capital, and longtime resident of New York City, Gibson has never, though, really been far away from this beautiful valley of the Shenandoah. During visits to his late brother and sister-in-law's home in Clark County, he came to know and enjoy the talents of our students and faculty. And he has visited us and helped our students achieve their academic and professional goals. He has received awards, recognition, and accolades too numerous to cite here. Accordingly, Shenandoah University is proud to join those who have honored Charles D. Gibson by granting him the degree Doctor of Humanities, honoris causa.
Charlie Gibson, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees and the Commonwealth of Virginia, I confer upon you the degree Doctor of Humanities with all of its rights, honors, and privileges. Congratulations, Dr. Gibson. You've heard all the stories, you know what he did in terms of his life. But I really struck a chord with me, something that he said in a recent interview. He said, quote, I want you each to matter in life. I want you to have an interesting life because you can matter in so many different ways. No matter what profession or path you choose, the important thing is that you matter and you will. Charlie Gibson has mattered to all of us in so many ways. He called his time on Good Morning America the best job in the world. Although, I'd beg to differ. I think I've got the best job in the world. Because he got to say good morning to America every day. Graduates, faculty, guests, I'm sure you join me in saying, good morning, Mr. Gibson, and I'm most pleased to introduce to you our graduation speaker, Dr. Gibson.
They say that when you're writing a speech, as I have been doing over recent weeks, that getting the first sentence down is the hardest. Well, that's now out of the way. As you heard, for 19 years, I had a chance to host Good Morning America, the program that I think is the best named program in the history of television. And I want to tell you what an honor it was for 19 years, every morning, to be able to say, Good Morning America. But because of the fortuitous timing of this graduation ceremony, I am able to say, Good morning, Shenandoah. And I want to thank the university for granting me this honorary degree, but I have a confession to make. It is not my first. That came in 1965 at Princeton University when I was 22 years old. I'm not sure to this day why they graduated me. On my day of graduation, I was sitting among the summa cum laudes, the magna cum laudes, the cum laudes, and I was in a group that I heard a comedian once describe as the, oh, thank you, laudes. I barely made it. And as a result, I'm not entirely comfortable in this regalia. It just doesn't seem to fit. So if you will pardon me for just a moment. Much more comfortable. I am here to salute all of you, but also, to be completely honest, to salute my brother Lang. He's gone now. He was a builder and an architect, and many years ago he moved to White Post, Virginia, just up the road on Route 50, to rebuild a barn in which he and his family would reside. And then he discovered that there was a magnificent music school nearby at Shenandoah. So before the final walls of his barn were finished, he hired a crane for a day to lift a grand piano made in 1904 into his huge, not as big as this tent, but huge, second floor living room. And he had this idea, which came to fruition, to give neighborhood concerts, 5 or 6 a year, and he would invite some of your magnificent music faculty and some of your students to come and play for the people of White Post. And the entire range of White Post citizenry came, everyone from the bank presidents to the people who delivered the mail. If you could have looked outside the barn on those evenings, you would have seen everything from Cadillacs to pickup trucks. You could not imagine a more democratic group. Admission, it was a casserole or dessert or salad for the potluck supper that followed the concert. And we would sit and we would listen to this incredible music. He loved this institution, and he loved those musicians. He thought there to be no greater gift in life than to be able to blend talents with others and jointly create something so beautiful, so majestic, so inspirational that you could be brought to tears, as he often was. My brother never had much money. When he was in his living room, though, listening to those concerts, I have no doubt that he considered himself to be the richest man on earth. And he was so pleased to watch this institution grow, to mature from its modest size as a college and conservatory when he first came to the area, to when you became a university in 1991. And now he would be so pleased to see that you have grown to almost 4,000 students. Shenandoah is growing at an astonishing rate. There are signs of that phenomenal growth all over the place. I particularly like the SU logo that you have out there on the lawn. You know, that's not something that could be done at Fordham University. It is generally accepted by those of us who are occasionally called upon to offer appropriate words at a graduation that none of you will remember a single word I say. And that actually can be reassuring as you prepare a speech. Doesn't matter what you say, they won't remember it. But I hope to be an exception, for I'm going to tell you why you were here for the last 4 years. You may wonder why it took 4 years for someone to come and tell you why you were here, but hey, I wasn't invited when you arrived, just as you leave. And I want to start with a question that is asked so often these days. Is a 4-year college education actually worth it? The answer is yes, it is, very much so, and it's not even a subject for debate. From a purely economic standpoint, the diploma you receive today has never been worth more. The Federal Reserve statistics show that a graduate of a 4-year institution will earn $800,000 more in a lifetime than someone who doesn't have that diploma. Even those who graduated in the depths of the economic downturn, 2008, have an unemployment rate now of 3.4%, and it's over 10% for those who just have a high school degree. The graduate of a 4-year college in 2013 was making 98% more per hour in salary than someone who did not go to a 4-year institution. That gap is growing year by year. So if there were more graduates of 4-year colleges than our economy needed, as some argue, that gap would be shrinking. But it's not, it's growing. But I would never make the argument that you should attend a university like Shenandoah simply for the economic benefits that will accrue. Far from it. It's a nice byproduct of your education, but it is not why you were here. And again, in a moment, I'm going to tell you why you were here. That's in television what we call a tease, to get you to stay through the commercial. Or in this case, to keep you awake after what may have been a rowdy Friday night. You may not be old enough to remember one of my favorite theologians, Father Guido Sarducci. He was not a real priest, as you may know. He was actually one of the original cast members of Saturday Night Live. And Father Sarducci, for a small fee, promised to give someone who did not graduate from college a 10-minute lecture. And contained in those 10 minutes, he claimed, would be everything that a real college graduate would remember from his classes 5 years after graduation. Economics, supply and demand, Spanish, como está usted, theology, which was the good father's field, the answer to the question, where is God? Everywhere. Why? Because he loves you. For an extra 5 minutes and a slightly larger fee, Father Sarducci said he'd throw in law school. But his point, in simplified terms, is that you were not here just to memorize all the specifics taught in Dr. Polite's business classes, Sherry Rawls Bryce's nursing courses, or even Dr. Bousquet's science studies. For as Albert Einstein once said, education is that which remains when one has forgotten everything he learned in school. So why were you here? Well, here comes the topic sentence. You were here to answer some basic questions, like who am I? What kind of a person am I going to be? What are my ethics, my values, my moral code? Do I have a thirst for learning? One of the great values of a 4-year on-campus education is that it is sort of a halfway house to life. The pressures that you're going to feel over a lifetime, the pressures that will challenge the set of moral values that I hope you've developed as you matured here at Shenandoah, will start in earnest once you're on your own, out of the halfway house. But all of you have had these 4 years to think about the basic questions. Am I going to be an honest person? Will my first instinct be to do that which I know is right? And will I respect the rights and dignity of others the way I want them to respect me? You may think those are easy questions, but they are not. And I want all of you to be able to look in the mirror for the rest of your lives and be proud of what you see. One of the most memorable sayings in my life that I've always tried to keep in mind as a journalist, but which I think applies to all professions, was the frontispiece of a book that was written by one of the giants of my profession. And it said simply, I'd know. That's who'd know. There will come times in your life when your morals, your personal code will be challenged, when the company or firm or network for which you labor may ask you to sublimate your values for the good of the institution. Do so, and perhaps the world won't notice, but you'll know. That's who'll know. And you don't have to look very far to find examples. Regrettably, they're in the news every day. A former governor of this great commonwealth who was perhaps headed for national office was recently convicted for taking more than $175,000 in gifts, loans, and trips from a businessman. Employees of a great car company refused for years to acknowledge that their ignition systems were causing accidents and people were dying as a result. And cigarette companies, they continue to produce a product that for decades they have known is killing people. So how do those folks look themselves in the mirror? Where is their moral compass? And where is yours? You need to know that by now. If Shenandoah has done its job, and I am confident that it has, you're going to do Professors Polite, Rawls, Bryce, Bousquet, and all the others who have been here to nurture you. You're going to do them proud. For I'll tell you a secret. All of your professors are invested in you. You are why they do what they do. They and I invite you now to have a lifelong love affair with your college. Give back to this institution, for it has given in considerable measure to you. I am told about 550 of you will walk across the stage this morning, and probably well into the afternoon, to receive diplomas. Today is the advent of 550 individual expeditions that will require stamina and moral courage, but which I am confident will take you to places beyond yourselves, where that moral code that I hope you have developed and refined here at Shenandoah will stand you in good stead and will give you the opportunity to live a good life and to be proud of yourselves and to foster the common good. So now I've told you why you were here, but I'm going to finish with a piece of advice. And if you don't remember anything else from this address, I am confident you will remember this, because most people think it applies just to beer, but it doesn't. It applies to many, many aspects of life. Stay thirsty, my friends. Blessings and Godspeed to all of you.
And now we come to the awarding of diplomas and degrees. Will the candidates for degrees please rise? President Fitzsimmons, it is my pleasure to present to you for the awarding of the appropriate degrees these candidates who have completed the course of study prescribed by Shenandoah University and have been pronounced proficient in this course by the faculty.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees and the Commonwealth of Virginia, I hereby confer upon you the appropriate degree with all of its honors, rights, and privileges.
Please be seated. Oh, it's okay, we're getting to it. Will the first two rows of graduates on my left please rise and come forward? You will be directed. There we go. So as the graduates are making their way up, let me just note that they are wearing cords that celebrate organizations in the university that they're affiliated with. We love that. Some of them are wearing gold cords. These are the honors cords, and they're noted as such in the program. All candidates for bachelor's degrees are eligible for honors based on their cumulative grade point average for any credits earned after initial registration at Shenandoah University. Honors are cum laude at 3.5 GPA, magna cum laude at 3.7 GPA, and summa cum laude at 3.9 GPA. Also note that our December and May graduates are listed separately in your program, but they will walk together with their schools. Let's do it.
Ashley Lauren Landis, Bachelor of Science, Environmental Studies, Bachelor of Science, Public Health, summa cum laude. Victoria Catherine Thomas, Bachelor of Science, Environmental Studies, magna cum laude. Madison Hope Armstrong, Bachelor of Arts, Mass Communications, magna cum laude. Lamia Al-Janabi, Bachelor of Arts, Mass Communications. Renee. Emily Renee Howdyshell, Bachelor of Arts, Religion, Undergraduate Certificate in Faith-Seeking Justice, Christian Leadership. Mary Claire Miller, Bachelor of Arts, Religion, Bachelor of Science, Kinesiology. Daniel Paul Freshley Jr., Bachelor of Science, Political Science, Bachelor of Business Administration. Michael Aaron Paul. Bachelor of Science, Mathematics, undergraduate certificate in secondary education, summa cum laude. Corbin Tyler Lucas. Bachelor of Science, Political Science, cum laude. Nolan Robert Overby. Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice, Bachelor of Science, Political Science. Christopher Brian Frazier, Bachelor of Science, Kinesiology, undergraduate certificate in Kinesiology in Coaching. Nolan Ryan Potts, Bachelor of Science, History, undergraduate certificate in secondary education, magna cum laude. Levy. Elizabeth Nicole Levy, Bachelor of Arts, Mass Communications, Bachelor of Science, Political Science, cum laude. Shelby Elizabeth DeHaven, Bachelor of Arts, Mass Communications, Bachelor of Science, Political Science, magna cum laude. Lori McGree Connolly, Bachelor of Science, Mass Communications. Jonathan Douglas Hudson Jr., Bachelor of Arts, Mass Communications. Marquise Cassell Collier Hairston, Bachelor of Arts, Mass Communication. Joseph Lefson Bittner, Bachelor of Arts, Mass Communication. Elizabeth A. Britton, Bachelor of Arts, English. Genevieve A. Ahrens, Bachelor of Arts, English, cum laude. William Richard Ahrens, Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice, magna cum laude. Thomas Edward Ahrens, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science. Kyle Zachary Shea, Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice. Jeffrey Dank McDaniel Jr., Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice. What? Philip Jordan Schoeffel, Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice. Chelsea Blake Baker Beatty, Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice. Tyreek J. Brown, Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice. Michael Dorian Bigsby Jr., Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice, Bachelor of Science, Political Science. Samantha Erin Emsley, Bachelor of Science, Psychology. Catherine Ann Dennis, Bachelor of Science, Kinesiology, cum laude. Lauren Rose Franey, Bachelor of Science, Psychology. Real Arrington Wilmot, Bachelor of Science, Kinesiology. Khalid Mohammed Al-Somali, Bachelor of Science, Mass Communications. Deshaun Avante Hopkins, Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice. Ivan Joseph Ayala, Bachelor of Science, Political Science. Andrew Stewart Ferguson, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science. David Wayne Bell, Bachelor of Science, Kinesiology. Adam Lawrence Scott, Bachelor of Science, Kinesiology. Madison Camry Bradley, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science. Margaret Ann Waters, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science. Caitlin? Caitlin Rebecca Harrison, Bachelor of Science, Psychology. Chelsea? Chelsea M. White, Bachelor of Science, Psychology. Laura Michelle Ainby, Bachelor of Science, Biology, Bachelor of Science, Chemistry. Courtney Elizabeth Cooper, Bachelor of Science, Chemistry. Mendez? Yeah. Veronica Antoinette Mendez, Bachelor of Science, Biology. Kelly Ann Scott, Bachelor of Science, Chemistry, summa cum laude. Carolyn Louise Taylor, Bachelor of Science, Chemistry, summa cum laude. Sarah Lynn Semmelsberger, Bachelor of Science, Kinesiology. Schambach? Samantha Lee Schambach, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science, cum laude. Mary Elizabeth Kogler, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science. Ciara Christian Seville, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science. Lee Ann Patullo, Bachelor of Science, Psychology. Kaylee Nicole Moninger, Bachelor of Science, Psychology. Raven Afriyi Daku, Bachelor of Science, Psychology, magna cum laude. Cheyenne Gabriel Sage, Bachelor of Science, Psychology. Samantha Elizabeth DeAngelis, Bachelor of Science, Psychology. Daniel H. Fairman, Bachelor of Science, Public Health, magna cum laude. Muhammad A. Ali, Bachelor of Science, Public Health. Geraldine Dubila Fay, Bachelor of Science, Public Health. Kaylee Marie Winters, Bachelor of Science, Public Health. Paula Robinson Sorrentino, Bachelor of Science, Public Health. Ashley M. Benjamin, Bachelor of Science, Public Health. Linda C. Toriak, Bachelor of Science, Public Health. Zachary Charles Woodley, Bachelor of Science, Biology. Samara Abbas, Bachelor of Science, Biology, Bachelor of Science, Public Health. Allison Rebecca Taylor, Bachelor of Science, Biology. Abdullah Muhammad Al-Dehayman, Bachelor of Science, Biology, magna cum laude. Brianne Victoria Morlock, Bachelor of Science, Biology. Katie Alexandra Madison, Bachelor of Science, Biology. Pardo? Yeah, Pardo. Richard Grove Pardo, Bachelor of Science, Biology. Andrei Zivanovich, Bachelor of Science, Biology, Bachelor of Science, Chemistry, cum laude. Thomas Gary Yelton II, Bachelor of Science, Biology. Kayla Marie Beechner, Bachelor of Science, Biology. Emma Taylor Sweeney, Bachelor of Science, Biology, cum laude. Michaela Ashton Taylor, Bachelor of Science, Biology, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Wynne Rogg, Bachelor of Science, Psychology, cum laude. Chelsea Nicole Hart, Bachelor of Science, Biology, Bachelor of Science, Psychology. Cheyenne Rose Simpson, Bachelor of Science, Biology, cum laude. Lowell William Edkins, Bachelor of Science, Mathematics, magna cum laude. Travis James Enterline, Bachelor of Science, Mathematics, magna cum laude. Taylor Marie Wagner, Bachelor of Science, Kinesiology. Emily Megan Heaston, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science, summa cum laude. Rachel Nicole Gross, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science. Ashley Marie Tanis, Bachelor of Science, Kinesiology, undergraduate certificate in Health and Physical Education, undergraduate certificate in Kinesiology in Coaching. Holly Nicole Chittenden, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science, magna cum laude. Zachary Stephan Duell, Bachelor of Science, Kinesiology. Amanda Marie Wetzel, Bachelor of Science, Biology. Gail L. Winter, Bachelor of Science, Biology, undergraduate certificate in secondary education. Emily Renee Cobb, Bachelor of Science, Biology. Xavier Lawrence Alston, Bachelor of Science, Biology. Kevin Lexaint, Bachelor of Science, Psychology. Elijah Daniel McKeithran, Bachelor of Science, Kinesiology, undergraduate certificate in Kinesiology and Coaching, undergraduate certificate in Health and Physical Education, PK through 12. Zachary David Kreitz, Bachelor of Science, Kinesiology, undergraduate certificate in Kinesiology, Coaching, undergraduate certificate in Health and Physical Education, PK through 12. Chelsea Marie Miller, Bachelor of Science, Kinesiology, cum laude. Ryan Conrad Parker, Bachelor of Science, Psychology, magna cum laude. Lisa Rose Mitro, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science, cum laude. Nicholas Callahan Ward, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science. Jared Glenn Krampitz, Bachelor of Science, Kinesiology. Richard Nicholas Carpenter, Bachelor of Science, Kinesiology, undergraduate certificate in Health and Physical Education, undergraduate certificate in Kinesiology and Coaching. Kevin James Kupris, Bachelor of Science, Biology, Bachelor of Science, Chemistry. Remsen? Tyler Jason Remsen, Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice. Ignatius Francis Perry, Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice. Preston Scott Funk, Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice. Matthew Ryan Andrews, Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice. Everton Alexander Eastwood, Jr., Bachelor of Science in Exercise Science. Henry Lee Howell III, Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice. Denzel Barron White, Bachelor of Science, Kinesiology, undergraduate certificate in kinesiology, coaching, undergraduate certificate in health and physical education, PK through 12. Trey Rashi Thomas, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Education. Kai Dondre Hopkins, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science. Jeremiah Josiah Hammond Jones, Bachelor of Science, Psychology. Al Hassan Berry, Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice. Heather Ray Taylor, Bachelor of Science, Psychology. Tyler William Jenkins, Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice. Ariana Nicole Baird, Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice. Emily Nicole Kogler, Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice, cum laude. Lindsay Colleen Wolverton, Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice. Trevor Cord Feathers, Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice. Ilana Zena Rosen, Bachelor of Science, Psychology. Ashley Sook, Bachelor of Science, Psychology, magna cum laude. Amina Ben Youssef, Bachelor of Science, Psychology. Jacob Christopher Russell, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science. Jacob Morris Belkin, Bachelor of Science, Psychology, magna cum laude. Bailey Michelle Rankin, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science. Caroline Rose Muskie, Bachelor of Science, Psychology. Austin Michelle Tippin, Bachelor of Science, Psychology. Okay, I'll do this. Mallory Ann Rayco, Bachelor of Science, Kinesiology, Bachelor of Science, Psychology. Christine Bernice Bile, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science.
Eric Stephen Hobby, Bachelor of Science, Kinesiology, Bachelor of Science, Public Health, cum laude. Julie Danielle Carbone, Bachelor of Science, Psychology, Bachelor of Science, Public Health. Shannon Lane Allen, Bachelor of Science, Psychology, Bachelor of Science, Public Health, cum laude. Amber Marie Kelly, Bachelor of Science, Psychology, Bachelor of Science, Public Health, cum laude. Rabia Wase, Bachelor of Science, Psychology. Chad Jeffrey Smith, Bachelor of Science, Biology, Bachelor of Science, Chemistry, magna cum laude. Alexander Scott Tolley, Bachelor of Science, Chemistry. Jordan Fries, Master of Science, Applied Behavior Analysis. Bethany Joanna Dietz, Master of Science, Applied Behavior Analysis. Rebecca Joy Carter, Master of Science, Applied Behavior Analysis. Heather Dawn Elsie, Master of Science, Applied Behavior Analysis. Jessica Lynn Castelli, Master of Science, Applied Behavior Analysis. Daniel Michael Cradfield, Master of Science, Applied Behavior Analysis. Katrina Lee Gano, Master of Science, Applied Behavior Analysis. Melissa Jacqueline Gano, Master of Science, Applied Behavior Analysis. Ashley Ray Shawn, Bachelor of Science, University Studies, Undergraduate Certificate in Elementary Education, cum laude. Shelby Nicole Riley, Bachelor of Science, University Studies, Undergraduate Certificate in Elementary Education. Kelly Lynn Conrad, Graduate Professional Certificate, Administration and Supervision. Benjamin D. McComas, Master of Science in Education, Individualized Focus. Jennifer Lauren Brenner, Master of Science in Education, Administration. Nikisha Ann Deal, Master of Science in Education, Administration. Samantha Lynn Mulchaney, Master of Science in Education, Administration. Abigail Ann Repnicki, Master of Science in Education, Administration. Scott John Russell, Jr., Master of Science in Education, Administration. Stephanie Helms Powell, Master of Science in Education, Administration. Heather Elizabeth Lubick, Master of Science in Education, Administration. Alan Eugene Edwards, Master of Science in Education, Administration. Melissa Landon Bernal, Master of Science in Education, emphasis in teaching. Joselie Sagarbi Hageman, Master of Science in Education, individualized focus. Crystal Renell Dow, Master of Science in Education, special education. Elizabeth B. White, Master of Science in Education, individualized focus. Ashley Lynn C., Master of Science in Education, individualized focus, graduate certificate in elementary education. Christina Robin Schaefer, Master of Science in Education, administration. Amy Kraninsky Robinson, Master of Science in Education, Administration. Michael Edward Bolin, Master of Science in Education, Administration. Rachel Carmel St. Four, Master of Science in Education, Administration. Abtihash Abdullah Al-Suleiman, Master of Science in Education, individualized focus. Lulua Solaiman Al-Chuwaidre, Master of Science in Education, administration. Kelsey Shea Yingling, Master of Science in Education, Special Education. Jessica Nicole Lair, Master of Science in Education, Special Education. Patricia Gardner Arnold, Master of Science in Education, Special Education. Rainey Marie Hammond, Master of Science in Education, Special Education. Catherine Valladares, Master of Science in Education, Special Education. Stacy Lee Horenberger, Master of Science in Education, Special Education. Penny Macau Perkson, Master of Science in Education, Special Education, Graduate Professional Certificate, Special Education. Kristen Brooke Garrett, Master of Science in Education, Individualized Focus, Graduate Certificate in Elementary Education. Khalida Abdul Mahaiman, Master of Science in Education, TESOL. Lucy Alton, Master of Science in Education, TESOL. James Iverson Phillips, Jr., Master of Science in Education, TESOL. Lisa J. Gardner Curie, Master of Science in Education, TESOL. Hadi Hassan Al-Faqih, Master of Science, Organizational Leadership. Laura Michelle Massey, Master of Science, Organizational Leadership.
Virginia Ray, Doctor of Education, Administrative Leadership.
Desmond James Lawless, Doctor of Education. Veronique N. Walker, Doctor of Education. Bethany Renee Galipo Kanate, Doctor of Professional Studies in Organizational Leadership. Adam Thomas Flees, Bachelor of Business Administration, Entrepreneurship. Kellum John Maxey, Bachelor of Business Administration, Sport Management.
Let's go, Kellum!
Brandon Antone Duarte, Bachelor of Business Administration. Garrett Douglas Waddell, Bachelor of Business Administration, Sport Management. Taylor Monroe Gant Golding, Bachelor of Business Administration, cum laude. Rachel Elizabeth Coffin, Bachelor of Business Administration. David Tyran Wilburn, Bachelor of Business Administration, Sport Management. Andrea Rose Walker, Bachelor of Business Administration, Sport Management. Laura Louise Hendricks, Bachelor of Business Administration. Gabriella Grace Kolb, Bachelor of Business Administration, Healthcare Management. Matthew Ryan Riegler, Bachelor of Business Administration. Elizabeth Ann Barite, Bachelor of Business Administration, Sport Management, magna cum laude. Brittany Dana Norling, Bachelor of Business Administration, magna cum laude. Charles Anthony Basil, Bachelor of Business Administration. Evan Anthony Griffin, Bachelor of Business Administration. Ian Alexander Griffin, Bachelor of Business Administration. Brandon Levon Adams, Bachelor of Business Administration, cum laude. Michelle Jessica Franson, Bachelor of Business Administration, summa cum laude. Abdullah Saeed Al-Ghatani, Bachelor of Business Administration. Fahad Abdullah Al-Fazan, Bachelor of Business Administration, magna cum laude. Fahad Dagash Akotani, Bachelor of Business Administration. Nasser Fahad Al-Tarafi, Bachelor of Business Administration, cum laude. Mohammed Ali Baras, Bachelor of Business Administration, cum laude. Badr Mohammed Badreg, Bachelor of Business Administration, cum laude. Jaron Lewis Venable, Bachelor of Business Administration. Demetrius Henry Alonzo Younger, Bachelor of Business Administration. Jerome Bernard Holmes, Bachelor of Business Administration. Jonathan Howard Lumsden, Bachelor of Business Administration, Sport Management. Abdullah Mohammed Asalam, Bachelor of Business Administration. Michael Christopher Pennell, Bachelor of Business Administration. Julia Duke, Bachelor of Business Administration, summa cum laude. Elizabeth Nicole Jeffries, Bachelor of Business Administration. Christopher Patrick Lyons, Bachelor of Business Administration, Sport Management. Milos Trejevich, Bachelor of Business Administration. Silas Earl Huckleberry Pace, Bachelor of Business Administration, cum laude. Shannon G. Davis, Bachelor of Business Administration. Richard Andrew Chambers, Bachelor of Business Administration. Robert Allen Wickham, Bachelor of Business Administration. Gregory David Kropp, Bachelor of Business Administration. Artyom Alexandrovich Vander, Bachelor of Business Administration. Eric Todd Hale, Bachelor of Business Administration. Saeed Salah Al-Harbi, Bachelor of Business Administration. Iman Salah El-Harbi, Bachelor of Business Administration, cum laude. Siba Salah Al-Harbi, Bachelor of Business Administration. Maha Yusuf Alfrey, Bachelor of Business Administration, magna cum laude. Okay. Muhammad Suleiman Al-Dahalan, Master of Business Administration. Danielle Beauvais, Master of Business Administration. Cindy Carmel Saint-Four, Master of Business Administration. Ruth Kopata Alexandro, Master of Business Administration. Renata Ribeiro, Master of Business Administration. Sherry Ann Humbertson, Master of Business Administration. Juan Andres Perez, Master of Business Administration. Jacqueline Sarah Moman, Master of Business Administration.
Okay. Amy Lee Loudon, Professional Studies Certificate for Music Therapy Certification Eligibility. Elise? Danielle Elise Vista Zamar, Professional Studies Certificate for Music Therapy Certification Eligibility.
Kendra Unique Wills, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Acting.
So much.
They weren't, yeah. Brandon Thomas Spann, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Acting. Matthew O'Brien Miller, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Acting. Elizabeth Mary Hinton, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Acting. Shalene Fecto, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Acting, cum laude. Caitlin Elizabeth Burke, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Acting. Michael Joseph Bamford, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Acting. Robert William Love IV, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Acting. Yuri Toshihiro Quito Calderon, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Acting. Julia Marie Hoffman, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Acting. Katie Cassett Fisher, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Acting. Amy Robinson Cole, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Acting. Caleb James Forsyth, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Acting. Catherine Danielle Wagner, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Acting. Amanda Taylor Allen, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Theater for Youth. Catherine Lipuma, Bachelor of Arts, Dance, cum laude. Frances Jane Kaplan, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Dance. Sarah Michelle Moyer, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Dance. Corinne Marguerite Coles, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Dance, cum laude. Kaylee Dawn Davis, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Dance. Aubrey Caitlin Lawrence, Bachelor of Arts, English, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Dance, magna cum laude. Courtney Michelle Breshman, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Dance, cum laude. Nicole Simone Michael, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Dance, cum laude. Brianna Marie Dancy, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Dance. Michelle Marie Boyd, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Dance, magna cum laude. Lena Karen Lamons, Bachelor of Arts, Dance, Bachelor of Science, Sociology. Hillary Caitlin Trumbauer, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Dance, magna cum laude. Erin Elizabeth Pushkar, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Dance Education, summa cum laude. Danielle Christine Grays, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Musical Theater, cum laude. Caroline Ann Zacco, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Musical Theater, cum laude. Philip Tanner Pippert, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Musical Theater, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Costume Design. Daniel James Morton, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Musical Theater, magna cum laude. Bryce Ian Wagner, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Musical Theater. Nicholas Charles Morgan, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Musical Theater. Thomas Patrick Cannon, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Musical Theater. Laura Catherine Treacy, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Musical Theater, cum laude. Hold on a second. Leah Blake Wedge, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Musical Theater, cum laude. Casey Lee Willis, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Musical Theater, magna cum laude. Robin Elizabeth Chin, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Musical Theater, magna cum laude. Leslie Joelle Caddick, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Musical Theater. Rachel Elizabeth Haber, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Musical Theater, magna cum laude. Allison Linnea Foley, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Musical Theater, magna cum laude. Courtney Ann Hostetler, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Musical Theater. Carrie Lynn Cook, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Musical Theater, magna cum laude. Rafael A. Martinez Salgado, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Musical Theater. Jessica Marie Rich, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Scenic and Lighting Design. Gregory Thomas Inarelli, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Scenic and Lighting Design. James Randolph Davis II, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Theater Stage Management. Emily Elizabeth James, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Theater Stage Management, cum laude.
Justin Elliott Brown, Bachelor of Music, Music Theater Accompanying, magna cum laude. Matthew James Triplett, Bachelor of Music, Composition, magna cum laude. Stephen Kent Sanford, Bachelor of Music, Composition, magna cum laude. Mark Philip Coons, Bachelor of Music, Jazz Studies, cum laude. Okay. Andrew Yun Arthur Tompkins, Bachelor of Music, Jazz Studies. Haruka Yonezawa, Bachelor of Music, Jazz Studies, cum laude. Yes. Anthony William Barnwell, Bachelor of Music, Music Education. Mary Esther Peterson, Bachelor of Music, Music Education. Melissa Ann Mahoney, Bachelor of Music, Music Education, cum laude. Okay. Alexander Arthur Radabaugh, Bachelor of Music, Music Education, summa cum laude. Kane Levi Furman, Bachelor of Music, Music Education, magna cum laude. Angel. David Alexander Angel, Bachelor of Music, Music Production and Recording Technology, summa cum laude. Sloan? Yes, Sloan. Alexander Harrison Sloan, Bachelor of Music, Music Production and Recording Technology. Patrick Benjamin Weaver, Bachelor of Music, Music Production and Recording Technology. Virginia Lee Greer, Bachelor of Music, Music Production and Recording Technology, undergraduate certificate in faith-seeking justice, Christian leadership, magna cum laude. Minji Lee, Bachelor of Music, Performance, cum laude. Yeji Lee, Bachelor of Music, Performance. Yuntae Kim, Bachelor of Music, Performance. Leila Fezulaeva, Bachelor of Music, Performance, summa cum laude. Samantha Marie Allen, Bachelor of Music, Performance. Eli Randall Thomas, Bachelor of Music, Performance, magna cum laude. Wenran Meng, Bachelor of Music, Performance. Sarah Nicole Lahaski, Bachelor of Music, Performance, summa cum laude. Paul Michael Wisman, Paul Michael Wisman, Bachelor of Music, Performance. Alexandra Nicole Lee, Bachelor of Music, Performance, magna cum laude. Michael Ross Holland, Bachelor of Music, Performance, magna cum laude. Galen Romano Mooney, Bachelor of Music, Performance. Lauren May Stroman, Bachelor of Music, Performance. Taylor Lindsay Thorne, Bachelor of Music, Performance. Elena Margaret Flores, Bachelor of Music, Performance, cum laude. Savannah Riley Strickland, Bachelor of Music, Performance, magna cum laude. Chelsea Rose Paradiso, Bachelor of Music, Performance. Kelly Antoinette Kennedy, Bachelor of Music, Performance. Chloe Ashley Sowell, Bachelor of Music Therapy. Jennifer Lauren Curtis, Bachelor of Music Therapy, cum laude. Jingjing Ye, Master Degree, Performance. Jessie Dale Forbes, Bachelor of Music Therapy. Josephine Lynn Channel, Bachelor of Music Therapy. Jessica Ann Carlin, Bachelor of Music Therapy, magna cum laude. Emily Marie Menhorn, Bachelor of Music Therapy, cum laude. Kirsten Ashley Ferdinand, Bachelor of Music Therapy, cum laude. Natasha Christine Montgomery, Bachelor of Music Therapy, cum laude. Lily Brooke Bowers, Bachelor of Music Therapy, summa cum laude. Brooke Amanda Pantilina, Bachelor of Music Therapy, summa cum laude. Ashley Lauren Cook, Bachelor of Music Therapy, cum laude. Yeah. Cedric Julio Demapolis, Bachelor of Music Therapy. Crystal Lee Stevens, Bachelor of Music Therapy. Jonathan Lineback Graham, Bachelor of Science, Arts Management. Alan Curtis Moser, Master of Music, Church Music. Matthew James Poole, Master of Music, Conducting. Timothy Ronald Rivenberg, Master of Music, Conducting. Alexander Kordzaya, Master of Music, Conducting. Jeffrey Alexander Jacobson, Master of Music, Performance. Benjamin Wesley Stern, Master of Music, Performance. James William Collinson, Master of Music, Performance. Bennett Rutherford Umhau, Master of Music, Pedagogy. Alisa Page Kiefer, Master of Music, Pedagogy. Martha Ruth Irvine, Master of Music, Pedagogy. Talon K. Frame, Master of Music, Pedagogy. John Curtis Hunter Wamble, Master of Music, Pedagogy. Kevin Michael Jones, Master of Music, Pedagogy. Careful. Carrie Renee Kapler, Master of Music, Performance. Amanda Rose Gold, Master of Music, Performance. Elizabeth Courtney Rose Henderson, Master of Music, Performance. Carla Herrera Fisher, Master of Music Education. JC? Benjamin J.C. Luzak, Master of Science, Arts Management. Stephen Daniel Cusick, Master of Science, Performing Arts, Leadership, and Management. Ashante Janelle Green, Master of Science, Performing Arts, Leadership, and Management. Melissa Ann Barlow, Master of Science, Performing Arts, Leadership, and Management. Eric Matthew Wagoner, Postmaster's Artist Diploma. Ayako Ogawa, Postmaster's Artist Diploma. Elizabeth Ann Trez, Doctor of Musical Arts, Music Education. Peter John Perry, Doctor of Musical Arts, Music Education. Troy Brandon Castle, Doctor of Musical Arts, Pedagogy. Marie Frances Ahern Coleman, Doctor of Musical Arts, Performance. Casey Lee Godwin, Master of Science, Athletic Training. Nicholas Kevin Erdman, Master of Science, Athletic Training. Brittany Renee Dodson, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, magna cum laude. Kelsey Aaron Smith, Bachelor of Science, Nursing. Stephanie Nicole Williams, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, summa cum laude. Oh, are these yours?
Carolyn Elizabeth Wessel, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, magna cum laude. Catherine Taylor Adams, Bachelor of Science, Nursing. Sarah Rose Wolt, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Marie Stewart, Bachelor of Science, Nursing. Kayla Diane Folsom, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, cum laude. Kathleen Ann McKnight, Bachelor of Science, Nursing. Sarah Elizabeth D'Amico, Bachelor of Science, Nursing. Osila Ibrahim Mehdi, Bachelor of Science, Nursing. Kristen Diane Okonski, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, magna cum laude. Danica Pasquale, Master Bachelor of Science, Nursing. Jordan Elizabeth Healy, Bachelor of Science, Nursing. Catherine Rivers Wilburn, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, cum laude. Ashley Dawn Jenkins, Bachelor of Science, Nursing. Jacqueline Nicole Barb, Bachelor of Science, Nursing. Okay, just 1 second. Brandy Lynn Buckler, Bachelor of Science, Nursing. Victoria Ann Bowles, Bachelor of Science, Nursing. Jessica Nicole Little, Bachelor of Science, Nursing. Cecil Clifford Hall, Bachelor of Science, Nursing. Caitlin Marie Diley, Bachelor of Science, Nursing. Annette Marie Hemphill, Bachelor of Science, Nursing. Karen Snyder Dillard, Master of Science, Nursing. Elizabeth Lovelace Peters, Master of Science, Nursing. Hold on 1 second. Elizabeth Ann Fields, Master of Science, Nursing, Postgraduate Certificate, Nursing Education. Sharon Joanne Hensley, postgraduate certificate, family nurse practitioner. Lisa Marie Wright, Master of Science, Nursing. Sandra Darko Williams, Master of Science, Nursing. Connie Van Ba, Master of Science, Nursing. Naila Nzinga Amadi, Master of Science, Nursing. Beth Alyssa Carpenter Allen, Master of Science, Nursing. Sarah Christine Clark, Postgraduate Certificate, Family Nurse Practitioner. Carrie Easton Urban, Doctor of Nursing Practice. Thomas James Cannon, Doctor of Nursing Practice. Jason Walter Guy, Doctor of Pharmacy. Kaylin Ray Chandler, Doctor of Pharmacy, Master of Business Administration. Megan Elizabeth Mull, Doctor of Pharmacy. Kevin Patrick Lanaba, Doctor of Pharmacy. Lindsay Gilbert Loy, Doctor of Pharmacy. Robert Gabriel Kareem, Doctor of Pharmacy. Nicholas Zioka Deddy Jr., Doctor of Pharmacy. Ashley Nicole Hill, Doctor of Pharmacy. Kirby Danielle Hatter, Doctor of Pharmacy. Douglas Allen Wilson, Doctor of Pharmacy. Jason R. Rasmussen, Doctor of Pharmacy. Brooke Danielle Over, Doctor of Pharmacy. Sarah Elizabeth Medved, Doctor of Pharmacy. Adedaya Olatoyan Okasaga, Doctor of Pharmacy. Bilkis Omalola Otulana, Doctor of Pharmacy. Rahab Al-Sayed Shoshan, Doctor of Pharmacy. Nyung Hang Nguyen, Doctor of Pharmacy. Linda Jean Enright, Doctor of Pharmacy. Ryan Roger Merrick, Doctor of Pharmacy. Jamie Renee Landreth, Doctor of Pharmacy. Michelle Ann Muldoon, Doctor of Pharmacy. Saira Berhe, Doctor of Pharmacy. Yarlagal Zodi, Doctor of Pharmacy. Joseph Benjamin Dankwa. Joseph Benjamin Dankwa, Doctor of Pharmacy. Christy M. Perel, Doctor of Pharmacy. Bromley Korean, Doctor of Pharmacy. Janal Karunagaran, Doctor of Pharmacy.
So, that's the Shenandoah way. Every student gets to go across the stage, and we wait patiently because it's our friend, it's our family member, and every individual deserves their moment in the spotlight. And so as you graduate, you know that every patient is an individual with a story, and that every audience is full of individuals who deserve your best, and everything you write and anything you research is going to impact individual lives. That's the Shenandoah way. And if anybody caught a video of that back flip, if you would just send it to Paul's principal with a little note that says, "And this is the Shenandoah way," I'd appreciate it. It's an honor to celebrate you today, graduates. And in just a minute, Danielle Gray is a graduating music theater student. In just a moment, she's going to come up and lead us in the singing of the alma mater, and you will find the lyrics. We expect everybody, even at the back of the tent, to be singing along with us. They're in your program. Following this ceremony, there's a light reception across from the Brand Student Center for you and your families in front of the big SU. And so now, graduates, if you would rise. This is when you really become official. It's when you move your tassel, please, from the right to the left. Congratulations. Danielle, we need you because you don't want me to lead the alma mater.
We ask all audience members to please remain standing at your seats while the platform party, faculty, and students recess after this benediction. Natasha Bedingfield says it so well in the song Unwritten that we sang last night at Baccalaureate. Drench yourself in words unspoken, live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins. The rest is still unwritten. So go and do all the good you can by all the means you can, in all the ways you can, in all the places you can, at all the times you can, to all the people you can, as long as ever you can. Amen.